you find it?
Yep. I found it.
Awesome.
There we go. Now you can hear me.
Alright, rejoining in the broadcast is back up. Sorry about that, everybody, if I hit the wrong button.
And my dumbass has been talking to nobody but thin air.
You're going to turn the volume down there. We can hear the echo of us in the stream.
Alright. I got my actual party, or my phone turned down to nil, so...
Awesome. I am on the wrong side of the rocks now. I can just teleport to you whenever you hit the
I am so proud of you. So proud of you being on the wrong side of the rocks.
No, look. Hi.
Oh, Jesus, what are you doing over there?
That's what I'm saying. I'm on the wrong side of the rocks. When I joined in, it put me at the top of the chasm.
That's so weird.
By the way, I blew those rocks away before I disconnected. Well, that was a fun bonus room.
Oh, yeah. Bonus room's always fun. It's a shame you couldn't see my damage output, though.
Oh, it'll have your damage output. It's my damage output that just disappeared.
Well, no, that's not what I mean. It's you can't see my damage output on your screen.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's that. Now remember, for these two, we have to stay in the middle up here.
Yes, dear.
Yo, how's it going there? The boss? I have no idea how to say the beginning of that.
There we go.
How you doing? Welcome to Team Icy-HOTT. Good, it's these guys.
Oh yeah, this will be a quick one.
Yeah, you think it's going to be the annoying guy at the end?
More than likely.
We will try to read and respond to chat as much as we are capable of, but during some of the fights, that's just not going to be possible, just so you're aware. Yeah, I'm trying to back up. Monsters need to just come out faster, that's the problem. This slow 3-stage build-up is just not great for this area.
It doesn't help when, you know, the icy portion of the team freezes them outside of the loading zone.
It's not just me. Your fire thing, your Ash Blast does the same thing.
Ash Blast doesn't get that far. My overheat gets that far. At the moment, it's just myself and Kajaro.
Yep. make more if they want to keep coming.
What I would like to know is why it switched over to the packs.
It was the packs originally.
Was it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I only saw Preferos.
No, there not a single Prefero. It's been the packs the entire time.
Then I am going blind.
That's why I asked you if it was going to be the annoying guy at the end. I was talking about the shaman.
Oh wait, that's right. I missed my eye doctor appointment today.
Or is it going to be the Beastmasters?
I don't know. I think I'd kind of rather the Beastmasters.
I mean, I'd rather, but that doesn't. Yep, it's the shaman. Ow. That's rather rude.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick.
I mean, we say that whenever we're blowing away all of his friends and family.
I mean, he's not exactly long for this world anyway.
Yeah, well. The Dark Lord wizards never are.
Alright, Shaman's dead. Destroyer in the corner's dead. You're gonna have to bear with us a minute.
Oh, there we go. Open the gate. Guessing you two just won't play. Anyone else joining? Yeah, sorry, man. I'm not much for joining up with people I don't know. I do appreciate the offer and all. It's not really my thing. That and with streaming and all that, couldn't have you to the party and all that just because I have to be responsible for what's said and everything on my stream. So. Did you get anything decent?
Nope, not a single thing. How about you?
No, I just wiped everything. I don't know if It still is, but it used to be in my chat rules for the not asking to join on games because it just makes me uncomfortable. Not happy about that kind of stuff.
Well, there's a whole lot of legal mumbo jumbo that goes into streaming, and anyone who is a streamer actually becomes responsible for their stream. And if someone is actually added to the stream without consent, they can be sued.
Yeah.
So it's just easier not to have.
I mean, some guys do it for like playing what's that Fortnite and that kind of stuff. I've just never been comfortable with that.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. When it comes to, say, a PvP game, you're gonna see a bunch of different Twitch streamers on PvP servers. This is more of a private game anyway. It's all PvE. And you don't really fight each other.
Yeah, not a lot of PvP on that I get into. Unless you want to have a Dave Rage's night, in which case,
we can get him to download Overwatch at some point or another.
It would not be good.
No, but it would be funny as hell to see Dave Rage.
Glad that you think it'd be funny for you. It sure isn't funny for mine.
Oh, it's freaking hilarious when I get to see it. Because I know it's not directed at me.
I still think an Uno night would be fun, though.
That could be interesting.
Well, that one's down.
Both of them are. Now it's just the random rubbish.
Oh, there's plenty of that.
You know, it's really bad when you overkill an area so quickly that you actually have to sit there spawn.
Yeah.
With the power the Father wielded, I've no doubt his people worshipped him as a god.
I think I've maxed out Apocalypse Tier 22 now.
Place apart for centuries.
Okay, so
If not, it's very, very, very close.
Wherever the anomaly comes from.
Yeah, I think you're just waiting on me to max 22, and then we should be on to 23. I don't know if you continue gaining.
No idea.
Tuma said the Father.
The Ascension level's already back up to the 3 on 36.
Find his throne room. I could probably find the entrance.
So I'll take the Ascension level gain. Some of those guys in that last room were doing some pretty hefty hits. I don't understand when I'm running this direction why it flips me the other way whenever I quick travel over there.
Because it wants to see where you came from.
I guess. Look how far we've come.
Would have been nice to see this place in its prime. Doubt anyone here's interested in tending the flowers.
It's called Goofy Game Mechanics.
I do love this game, but it does have some goofy game
Yeah?
I'd be much more willing to let somebody join in on like a Warframe or something where I know that we've got a lot more control over that.
Mm-hmm. And we will be playing more Warframe too. Don't get it wrong.
Ooh. Oh no, I don't like that. You can
I
stop
just
that, sir.
unalived him.
How very PG of you.
I try. Only here do I try to be PG.
Yeah, I think what you're looking for is that you waxed his ass. I hate this bird.
Yeah, this bird is nothing but a massive bullet sponge.
Like, there's not been too many like game characters that I've like bosses that I've hated, but I hate this bird.
Alright. Bird's dead.
That bird has been the end of more solo Target runs than any other boss.
I believe it.
At least for me.
That bird sucks. I remember when we were just starting out playing Target and that bird would end our run.
Part of that was just because we were too stubborn not to keep running into the same room.
Yeah, but you know what? If you can't beat the bird, you can't beat the rest of Target Guitar.
I think the bird is one of the hardest things in Target Guitar, to be fair.
Exactly. If you can't beat it, then you can't beat the rest of it. You still working on something over there?
There's enemies outside the spawn zone. Relax.
Mine all flooded in.
Well, it's not my fault that your power isn't as good as my freezy power.
Why didn't the daughter's people ever return here after they called in on me?
I don't stop things from spawning in.
Honestly, outside of the zone, it shouldn't count.
No, that is probably one of the dumbest game mechanics there is in this game.
We're gonna keep the gauntlets because they're apocalyptic. Ooh, actually, hold on.
Ooh.
Do I actually need that? That's pretty good.
That actually... You know what? I'm gonna keep mine too.
I'll want these also. Just in case.
My gauntlets might have a little bit lower defense, but that third mod is so much better.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, the one I've got right now is bullet kindling. You know, extra damage to enemies afflicted with burn. But the one I've got on the new set is increasing the range of my Ash Blast.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Then we can both be causing the problems.
Yes.
5, 4. Nice, right under the wire.
Always.
I never heard about this city in the stories of the packs. Was it lost to history?
Yeah, I still think it would be awesome to build something like this in Minecraft. As like a giant mini game. Be great. Where are you going?
I don't know. Maybe just exploring a little bit.
That's if we come out, if we have taken the other path instead of going through the temple and come around. That's where we come out from the top.
Oh, yeah, okay. See, that's how long it's been since we've taken that path.
I took it just the other day.
Well, this is the first time in over a year that I've had access to the game.
Hey. I'm just saying.
And so am I.
The hardest part would be the arenas with the boss fights, because like everything else you could automate pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
Boss fights would be a little more difficult.
You think?
Yeah, but like not crazy amounts more, but it would definitely be more difficult.
Come on now. Get on your knees like a good boy.
Goodbye.
And ascension points for me.
Adoridi. Ascension point for you. Not bad.
It gave me a bolt action rifle.
Actually, that was at level, so. Shellrog's Essence. Double gun burst fire. Also with flesh render. Why? Why can't it just give me something worth having?
See, I've got a Shellrog's Essence as well. But it's not nearly as good as what I've got going on.
Yeah, it's weaker than what I've got anyways, but like the third mod on both it and the double guns, the pistols I picked up, both of them were flesh render, and it's like, why?
Yeah, that's kind of a kick in the nuts.
So do we want the sanctuary or the docks first?
Let's go knock out Urka.
This has got to be the palace. Now to find the throne room.
In case you guys can't tell, we do have a lot of time in playing this game.
Some of it's been fun, some of it's been aggravating, and some of it's just been downright dirty.
Yeah.
This place is beautiful.
That's fair.
It clearly wasn't just war they were interested in.
And sometimes I just feel like bashing my head against a wall playing this game.
It gets rough because of how specific the gear has to be in certain situations. But that, the one we've been doing with the two fresh characters, we've been doing like really well because we know a lot more of what we're doing.
And what's really weird with those fresh characters is, even though they're at a lower level, the fights, these massive fight scenes, seem to be harder.
Oh, by a lot, yeah. But at the same time, like, I don't feel like it was as nearly as hard as it was our first time through.
Oh, bullshit.
No, it's way easier than, at least I feel that it's been way easier than it was our first time.
No way.
You don't think so?
Not at all.
I've been having an easier time anyways.
You gotta remember, my first character was the Devastator.
Yeah.
I've been having such a hard time playing the Trickster.
The Trickster is,
it is a difficult son of a bitch
case,
to play.
Yeah. But he's, like he's fun.
I mean, once you get him to the right level, yeah, I'm sure he's fun. But until you get the right gear, that son of a bitch is harder to play than any other class.
The thing is I think that in certain situations he can actually be the most powerful character. But he is he's rough to get set up. I'll say it that way.
You can say that again. Especially at low level and only having, you know, one mod per item.
And now we wait for the
wave.
I really wish that they wouldn't have canceled this game and would have kept supporting it.
Yeah.
It's a really cool concept. I mean, a little poorly executed in some ways, but really cool concept. Ooh.
Why do you want the glass cannon? Stop it.
Wow, he's
Stop it.
There we go. He wants the glass cannon because you're hitting significantly harder than I am. It would be nice if this game had like a proper aggro. I guess I just need to quit trying to compare everything to Army of Two.
Army of Two.
What a wonderful game Army of Two was till they ruined it.
Now, I hate to say this, and I hate to truly ask this, but what game do you think actually ruined that series?
The one where they after they killed off Salem, where they introduced the two new characters, Alpha and
So
Bravo.
not 40th Day. But
No, 40th Day was fantastic. Are you kidding me?
Are you talking Devil's Cartel?
No, it was Devil's Cartels where Salem went evil, and then
Was there another game after?
Yeah, there was one after that where Salem and the Rios were replaced by Alpha and Bravo, and like Salem was dead because we killed him in the Devil's Cartel, and that was where the game where it ended because they were just gone. Alpha and Bravo were fucking awful. Or maybe it was the Devil's Cartel because.
I was gonna say Devil's Cartel. I think was the last game in the series.
Yeah, because that's where. Okay, so maybe Alpha and Bravo killed Salem then at the end.
I couldn't tell you.
I don't remember. Whatever it was, when they introduced those two characters and their tag names instead of the original two, it just the game lost its bearings. But it was a fantastic series up until then. 40th Day was by far the best.
What we need to do is set up a trip for you so that you can come down here and we can land that one.
That would be fun.
Do a land stream. Bust out the old systems.
What was that on? The 3?
Yep. And don't you worry, I've got 2 working 3s.
I've still got my 3. It's not been plugged in a long time.
Oh, mine ain't been plugged in since, 2013?
They love teleporting me up here to kill all these guys. I'm the only Technomancer that gets teleported around like I am a trickster. Burn, Corsair. We missed a guy. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, streaming the 40th day together would be fan-freaking-tastic. Like, was that on a server or was that a game that connected just like direct?
I think that was a direct connect game, but we had to play it online because there was no 2-player on one console.
I wonder if I could get my capture card to work for that so that I could stream it.
Oh, I'm sure there's a way we could stream that son of a bitch.
Well, I mean, I have a capture card that could plug into to that PlayStation. The only thing is I don't know if my computer can handle it. My computer's old as dirt. There we go.
Hey, there we go.
Claim all tier rewards. The Grim Marrow.
Look at you getting a Grim Marrow.
Yeah, but it sucks.
Oh, yeah. Come on, you know better. Most of the tier rewards are
Hey, listen. I can hope. I've gotten some of those that have been decent.
Oh, right.
Ew, collateral damage.
Oh, got a regular Boots of the Akari. Man, I was hoping. Let's see what my tier reward was.
Convert sucks.
Oh, I never claimed my 22 tier reward. Ah! I got a master tool.
I got a helmet of Maxwell Damon. That's what I got. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that.
Tell me that's not a single shot. Single shot per trigger pull. Hold on. I gotta change that back. Because that is not gonna work for this. And now I need ammo.
To the throne room!
To our doom, what?
Not to our doom, to the throne
Maybe a
room.
good thing this empire collapsed.
Exactly, to our doom.
If they'd been here when we arrived, would they have destroyed us?
I like that this is all, like, every time we come here, it's supposed to be our first time coming here, but at the same time, it tells us where we're going, like, instead of question marks,
Looks like Father's
like as
throne.
before the area loads.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the guys are supposed to be a little psychic, right?
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, we saw a premonition of Chana before we ever met her. Actually, 30 years before she was even born.
Yeah. No, lay down. Nova, lay down. Thank you. Well, that was quick.
That seemed like half the enemies we normally have to deal with.
There's just one friggin' enemy left up here.
Yep. Well, hello, Bach Doggy. Is this a new username? I don't recognize that username. But yeah, long time no see, I suppose. Welcome back. Thought I'd get back into it. Seemed like a fun idea. Ravenous Locust. Ooh, hold on, don't. We'll wait and see on that one.
Is that supposed to be a tumor?
It's not a
Not a
tumor.
tumor.
It's the same face.
I love how they showed her, but Father's all cloaked in shroud every time. You never get to see his face.
Some kind of private chambers.
Does Doggy Love sound familiar to
This
you?
is English.
Oh,
Who the hell
yeah.
else has been here?
It has been a long time, but yeah, I remember that user.
These carvings are 1,000 years
Welcome
old.
back, Doggy Lou.
That's
Bach Doggy.
Father right in the land.
yep. That's Bach Doggy now.
That hadn't even been invented yet.
Alright, so can I swap the variant to... How much does that drop the damage? 160, actually not that bad. So then instead of vampire, let's slap on Mage's Rage and place 1. So let's take a quick look at it. Ooh. That may be worth looking into. I mean, clip size of 40 kind of hurts, but... Yeah, I'm going to hold on to it anyways.
Oh, that's what I needed to do. Damn it. Okay.
So how have you been, how have you been, Bop Doggy? It's, I know it's been about 3 years since I was really streaming with any kind of regularity. I appreciate you dropping back in and saying hi again. Yeah, I've been uploading my last couple of videos over here onto my YouTube channel. I'm glad that it popped up for you there too. So I started Darkcraft as a Minecraft SMP with a streamer friend of mine, and some of the other people on there said they're going to try streaming it. And I'm looking forward to seeing what we do with it. I think it really has some potential. But my buddy here won't play Minecraft with us, and it'll be fun though. I'll just play all the other kind of co-op games with him. What you upgrading, buddy?
Switching out my gloves. That way I get that bigger ash blast.
Actually, I need to look
I'm
at that.
really hoping I can actually upgrade one of my guns here.
Because my gloves, to the bone, I think, is one that I need to have. But I really like License to Heal. Can I...
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't have any new shoes. I really need to upgrade the shoes on this guy. They're still what's holding me back. They're still level 50.
Oh, God.
If you look over at your screen, Boots of the Flame Lever, level 50.
Oh my God. Buddy.
I haven't gotten a decent pair, not a single decent pair of boots.
Oh man, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Bok Doggy, if you still have my Discord, shoot me a message on there and I'll reach out to you. Or you can shoot me a message here on Twitch and I'll reach out to you whenever I get a chance. I'd consider letting you join in on the Minecraft world. It'd be something different. Trying to get some more active players. That right there is the hardest part, is getting people who will actually log in and play and interact with the world.
Here we go.
Altar of Okireal. Alright, okie dokie. Oh, dude, I got the best name for this guy.
Oh?
He's Ned Flanders. Because of the okie dokie. Oakley dokleo. Of course, we'd be on the wrong side.
Always.
Oh, I hate Okiril. Oh, sure, let me just paint a giant red circle around the entire arena. Now, in comparison to boss fights, Okiril is not as hard as the bird, but he's way more annoying.
He
I don't
just
know why.
has immunity steps, that's all.
That's the part that drives me crazy. Is like there's so no need to have the bosses broken into sections that are unavoidable. Oh, you gotta take down 1/3 of his health and then do something else, then take down 1/3 of his health and do something else. Like, just let me fight the boss. Die, Corsair, die. Ow. Yeah. There we go. Corsair dead. Also, my thing's closed.
I'm working on it. Mine's down. And Okie Dokie's on his third.
Of course, I was running the wrong way. Calm down, Ned Flanders. If there's a way to move faster as these other characters, with the Trickster, I have no problem not getting hit by that thing. But I get hit by just about every single thing that Okiril does as any other character. They're just not fast enough to get out of the red circle.
It happens.
You couldn't have let me finish that Corsair. You just had to kill Okiril.
You realize I hit him once and he went down, okay? I can't help it.
Seriously?
Yeah, it was one shot.
How much damage was that shot doing?
About 8 million.
Okay. So when we get to the end, just so everybody knows, his damage is going to far outclass mine. Oh, Outriders is a fantastic game, Doggy. It really is. It's unfortunately they quit supporting it. So I mean, like that part is really sad. But the base game, like the entire story is worth playing, and it's pretty interesting. It's a very sci-fi kind of game where you are one of 4 classes: a Technomancer, Pyromancer, Devastator, or Trickster. And each one has different abilities that you can upgrade and get stronger as you go along. This is actually the in-game stuff at the end of the DLC, which is significantly more fun than the original in-game, which was just chasing pods that drop from the sky.
My God.
That still can be fun. It's just not as fun as this.
It's more annoying than... It's more annoying. The missions are only like 10 minutes apiece.
Yeah.
And you actually have to pay for the higher level missions with
But
resources.
but if you have a good
Father
set
was ready to
of
finish
a
finishing
good
this
team to
building.
play with,
The
it can
Alex is
be
away
an
forever.
incredible
Where else did he
game
go?
to play like that.
What the hell did he find out here?
Have you still been running out of ammo, or are you just picking it up out of habit?
I'm picking it up out of habit.
Because I've been using the infinite ammo thanks to my one
I mean, I
skill.
I think I was down maybe 7 rounds.
I mean, we get 4 seconds of infinite ammo every time I drop my L1 ability, and that is pretty much every 4 or 5 seconds. I do wish there was a little more variation to some of these rooms, but like, it's pretty good. Let me put it this way: the game's good enough that I have every single one of the different character choices that you can get at in-game level. So I mean, if that says anything, you know. This is actually my second Technomancer to reach in-game level. And there's many different ways you can build out each character, which is really nice.
Not to mention the infinite respec.
Yeah.
If you see a different play style that you want to try and emulate, and you only have the one character, you can attempt to emulate it, but without the proper mods.
Yeah, the mods and the gear is where it really gets you. But like, yeah, you can change up your character at any point that you want, which is really nice. I guess it could be seen as a little Destiny-ish. I wouldn't quite lump it into that category myself. It's a looter shooter, though, so I mean, yeah, Borderlands would probably fit better.
You're looking more Borderlands than Destiny in this aspect.
Although Borderlands, you really only have those couple of abilities it gives you. You have more options in this one as far as, I think you get 7 abilities for each character, and you get to choose which 3 you want to use.
Yeah.
Alright, here, I'll pull it up on stream here and show you real quick. So each class gets different skills and techniques that are available to you. Like this one allows you to be able to summon either a rocket launcher or a minigun, depending on what you do. And the minigun is fantastic. It really is a lot of fun. You can also summon different turrets. The pain launcher here is like a what do you call that?
Imagine a mortar with about
that's
30 different rounds coming out of it at one time.
And it just shoots in a straight line, but it messes up anything in there. You start with the Technomancer with shrapnel, which is kind of like a grenade, but it's like a grenade / mine because it'll wait on the ground until an enemy walks past it. So I mean, you have a number of different ways that you can play, and there's in-game builds for each one of the things. So as you move up through the classes, you've got like Pestilence, Tech Shaman, and Demolisher, different ways that you can build out the character. And you can branch through these, as you can see. You're not stuck to just one path. You can branch through these in different ways to build the character differently. And then with the DLC, you have the PAX points, which gives you an additional skill tree that you can get to, and it also has 3 different ones per the end here.
Not to mention the ascension levels that.
Yep, the ascension levels go up to 200. and which will max out the entire tree. Increases your damage, increases how much anomaly power you generate, stuff like that. Yeah. I 100% agree. The UI is very Destiny-ish. For like in the character menu here, yeah, this is very Destiny-ish. Instead of a light level, though, you just have an average level of your gear. No vehicles, unfortunately. Like you have a truck, but you don't ever get to actually like drive it or anything. It's just using cutscenes. Oh, Doggy, by the way, for the Minecraft thing, you do have Bedrock, right? Because it is on a Bedrock server. Just to be sure. Seems like it's not hard to understand the racing or FPS. Yeah, this is more of a third-person shooter, but racing games are definitely quite a bit different than, hey, here's a whole bunch of superpowers, go and kill everything. Unless you're playing a lot cooler racing games than I'm aware of. You know any racing games like that, buddy?
Nope. No, I do not.
I mean, I guess you could kind of classify like Mario Kart as that, huh?
I mean, yeah, but that just gives you power-ups.
Or, what would,
I mean, Wacky Races was more...
Wacky Races? Yeah, you got Bedrock.
I don't want to put an age on myself there, but,
I wonder what channel...
Good Lord, I haven't seen that cartoon in so long.
If I'll ever see them again.
Cartoon? I'm talking about the computer game.
I didn't even know there was a computer game. The cartoon was great, though. It always was so goofy with all the different guest spots that they had on it. I think Speed Racer was on there a lot, too.
Just imagine the frickin' computer game.
Oh. That's sad.
What's sad?
It gave me a new Robes of the Flame Leopard, but it was not apocalyptic.
Oh, that's trash.
Yeah, see, Twisted Metal, that was the one I was trying to think of. It definitely would be the closest thing, but it is not a racing game. It's a car fighting game. A car battle royale.
Yeah.
I missed that game on the PlayStation 1. The Twisted Metal Black that came out a couple of years ago is nowhere near as good. I missed the original Spectre car. That thing was great. Eventually we could do a Mortal Kombat night between, me and you.
We could.
Since neither one of us are particularly good. Watch us laugh hysterically as we kill each other over and over again.
Father built all this? Would have taken decades. decades with modern machinery. He did all
Look,
this
I do
work.
have to give Square Enix the props, though. They do make a beautiful looking game.
Yeah, they do. Square Enix's games have been beautiful for years, though. Their cinematics is what started it.
Yeah.
Holy shit, look at all these creatures.
My first introduction to their games was Final Fantasy VII. That was back when they were Squaresoft.
Mm-hmm.
Was the father building a god?
Good lord, I absolutely adored that game. Which my Twitch stream would know, since I replayed all of 7 on stream.
All of the original 7?
Yep, I beat all of 7 from a fresh save on stream a couple of years ago.
Now, here's an odd question for you. Did you beat it 100%? Or did you just...
I think I beat it
main
and most of the weapons. I don't know if I went and fought Ruby because of how long of a fight it is. But I did beat the game.
Okay.
When I originally played 7, I did beat it 100%. I did everything you could do in the game. Even after this many years, it is still number 1 on my top 10 games. Final Fantasy VII is a legendary game.
Yeah.
It is very hard to approach that level of greatness. And I know a lot of people really like Skyrim, but if I was to pick the best one of the Elder Scrolls, it would not be Skyrim. It would be Oblivion. And maybe I'm just nostalgia-ing, but Oblivion is fantastic. Mainly because of the Shivering Isles. What a great expansion that was. We tried everything to stop him. I even dug a giant hole and filled it with clouds. Or was it clowns? Must have been clowns.
That would explain the smell.
That's actually why his name is Icy-HOTT. It's because of that game. The Prince of Madness was one of the best things that they've ever done. And then they made Fallout 76, and it all went downhill.
They're still not moving.
Yeah.
They were guarding something.
Still haven't gotten boots. Please give me a pair of boots when we kill this thing in here.
Not been on the plane. I think I'll keep quiet and sing.
Boots. My feet are starting to wear through these boots. I'm gonna have to get them resold. I can feel the water. I've had them that long.
You know, all you gotta do is re-waterproof them every now and then, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, my toes wearing through the bottom.
I don't know about all that.
You know how many battles these boots have been through?
It must have been
Yeah, about the same amount as mine.
Answering some calls.
There's no way that you're wearing level 50 boots.
How many of you
No, I'm not. Because I've actually upgraded my same boots since level 50.
Shit.
Yeah. Do you have any idea, because these are non-apocalyptic, how many of those stupid drop pod resources it cost?
Why do you think I have apocalyptic?
Yeah, if I could get some apocalyptic, that'd be great. Great, now we're fighting Super Loki. Come on, Super Loki.
You're a dick. Would you stop that? Sit on your knees.
need Team 4-star Cell here for this.
No,
His
we just
one-liners
need
were the
Ultra
best.
Loki to be a fucking Ultra Boy.
Oh, that reminds me of an extremely inappropriate joke. Which I am going to not share.
Which inappropriate joke would that be?
About a priest who needed a break and asked a janitor to sit in the booth for a minute while he went away.
Well, I got a Final Penance double gun with a target-rich environment, at least.
I would have way preferred that. I'm deleting whatever it is, so it don't matter. Awful, awful choices. I did pick up boots though.
Really?
Ew.
Were they any good?
No. I mean, like, their defense is great, but all three mods suck. The third mod is Emergency Stance. Attain Golem. Ugh.
Oh, what is that?
This game is just enjoying wanting to kick me in the nuts today. Actually, can I... Okay, I can change out Quartermaster for something else. I may have a pair of boots I can switch them to.
Now, do we want to rerun that and get the most out of this run?
I'm cool with that if you are. We already know that your damage is like 3 times that of mine.
Oh, yeah.
Smart ass.
Hey, I'm just trying to get you a pair of boots here.
Yeah, well, I got a pair of boots. We'll have to see. You gotta get off, but I left you a tip in the Seems office cause my mom's big houses. Okay, I very much appreciate it, Bach Doggy. That really means a lot. Thank you very, very much. I hope to see you again next time. Don't 2 attempts left me. Like we failed.
When we all know we have 3 attempts.
Yeah. If we wanted to do it in 3 attempts, we would have done it in 3 attempts.
This place.
Well, no, technically you get 4 tries.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying that if we would have done it with 3 attempts, if we would have wanted to do it with 3 attempts left, we would have completed it with 3 attempts left. We, in fact, did.
We're just killing Super Loki again. And we're turning him into an Ultra Boy this time.
What's with the extremely angry hitting me for? It's unnecessary. Come on, don't do that.
He did it.
Yeah. He's a prick. Didn't get to do it twice, though.
Time you waited to fight for this place.
No, we ain't giving him the pleasure.
Oh, hot garbage again.
Hey, I'm trying here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it's you. It's not all about you, Shale Gorth. Yeah, we're not even delete that crap. Death Shield, automatic shotgun. Yeah, bye. I believe that was an automatic new.
Usually is.
Oh, right.
Yeah. We're getting the most out of these runs.
Yeah. I'll add you to a bot in my Discord so I get notified when I don't want to miss a stream. Well, hey man, I certainly appreciate that very, very much. That makes me feel really good that I was missed. Thank you so much. Yeah, I plan on streaming again, and what kind of ruined it for me before was I started really focusing on like viewers and everything. I don't care about that anymore. I just want to be here to have fun, either with my friends or on my own, and I'm enjoying myself again. So that's the important part for me.
And don't worry, I am going to get him into some games that he has lost interest in.
No.
Don't say no.
No.
You know damn well you've lost interest in Warframe just because you have nothing left to do.
I mean, partially, but I was planning on coming back whenever that Jade whatever shows up.
Oh, for a week. Congratulations.
It's not my fault that I can max out everything that quickly anymore. And you're almost there. You're right behind me.
Yeah, I still gotta max my intrinsics.
Oh no, so you've got a whole, if you actually focused on it, a whole 2 weeks worth of stuff to do.
I mean, don't get me wrong, everything is at level 9 intrinsic.
Okay, so you have like 5 days of actual things you could do.
But you know what? I also have a shit ton of liches, a shit ton of sisters.
Yeah, that's the thing, I don't have any of that. Now, if they add like another 10 lich weapons or something, that'd be great.
But you can go and get weapons that you already have and valence them.
Valence, a weapon I'm never going to use. Just seems like a lot of work for nothing. Very much appreciated if you would just die now. Thanks.
I'm working on it.
Oh no, he's doing a double! Rude! Also, I heard my death thing go off.
Your death thing?
Yeah, so with this build, I can actually die once, and it instant auto revives me, like I didn't die.
How the hell?
It's a thing. Well, it finally gave me boots. Unfortunately, they're grim inventors, and they're not worth having. Like here's the thing. I actually like Unstoppable Force, and I would take them as a third. But the problem is both of the mods are for the Pain Launcher, which I don't need.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here under class, because I went Tech Shaman. Upon losing all health, you receive a second chance to return to the battlefield with 50% of your max health. The effect may occur once every 180 seconds. So once every 3 minutes, I can instantly come back if I do go down.
That's bullshit.
He's very hard to kill. Especially because as soon as I come back, I can drop this and bam, full health.
Yeah.
And you don't actually like go down, like there is no fall animation. It doesn't cancel my twisted rounds or whatever those things are, infected rounds, blighted rounds. Doesn't cancel any of that. It's just instantly. It does play the sound like you died though, with like the little heartbeat pulse.
Yeah.
Killer for me was trying to stick to the schedule and plan on trying. Yeah. I'm definitely trying to be more fluid about it this time than trying to be as rigorous and sticking to something or. What really killed me was trying to stick to the last stream I had 14 viewers and this stream I only had 10 viewers and that just it ate me. And while I was still trying to act like I was having fun, it all became about the number, and I don't even have that visible to me right now, so I don't know if I've got one person watching or if there's 10 in here. So I'm really trying not to care about that this time around. At all. You restarting this?
Yeah.
Be healed!
I don't need to be healed.
Be overhealed!
Oh, we've actually had a lot of people stop in.
I've been laughing at at some of those D&D World Heritage things that Cliff is a Whipper does. Some of those are so funny. Like, what would be really tragic if there was a necromancer who was really, really good, but he was like employed as a doctor, but he didn't know how to cure you of anything while you were alive. So you come in to see him, man, I've got a really bad broken leg. Can you fix me up, Doc? I can do you one better. Loads gun. I can kill you and bring you back, and you'll be all good as new. Final one. Seems like we missed one.
No.
Alright.
No. We've killed him 3 times so far.
Fair enough.
I am trying something different, though.
This place.
Okay.
It must have been drawing them all here.
I put on a different weapon.
Some call to join Father's army.
Yeah, I saw that you were holding Sherogs. At least what looks like Sherogs.
Yeah, it's Sherogs.
Hey, this will be something.
And that'll be something. If I don't like it, I can always switch to my other weapon.
Yeah.
No biggie.
Nice try, Loki. But you suck in Warframe and you're not great over here. Actually, that's not really fair. I like Loki. I mean, I would rather have Avara if I'm doing a stealth mission, but I like Loki.
Ivara just breaks stealth missions, though.
Oh great, I got Ragor's gaze again.
So...
And you get lucky. Bullshit. Why? Why would you give Omen to Enoch's Blessing, a stupid shotgun? Yeah, I don't want those. I guess I'll take these. Alright, you got the notification set up, you're gonna head to bed. Yes, we need help with Discord. Alright, I appreciate that, Bok Doggy. I definitely will reach out. It may not, probably won't be tonight, but I will make sure to reach out to you. Like I said, if you can, shoot me a message here on Twitch with your Discord information, just so I can make sure that I can hit you back up. Because I'm pretty sure that I closed down the Discord that I used to be part of. But, like, my name is still on there. I just have to add you as a friend. Okay. Yeah, I do think I'm going to try to switch those boots out, but it's going to require some finessing.
Well, it always requires finessing.
The finessing. As long as it's got one usable mod, it makes it pretty decent. Holy hell, Aaron. Hey, good news though, our accuracy is going up every time that we do this.
Yeah.
Whenever we started playing again, we were down to like 30%. We're up to 68. That's not bad.
Oh my god. Zip over to the actual damage dealt. Just look at that volcanic rounds.
540 million of it is all volcanic rounds.
Oh, that's absurd.
What's funny is yeah, that's it's fine. It's fine.
And that was with an under-leveled Shellrogs.
Looked like Shellrogs was working pretty well. Like he went down fastest that third time.
Oh yeah.
Do you have the things Discord? Yeah, I have the same Discord. Okay. I appreciate that. I don't have the Discord pulled up currently, but I definitely will we'll log into it and check it here in a little while. Okay, finessing time. I'm gonna need just a minute, buddy.
Oh, take your time.
Cause I've got a whole bunch of crap I have to sort through now.
Take your time.
Alright, the good news is the gloves look like I can just direct port them. I'm not exactly crazy about Ultimate Paragon though. Do I have a better option?
Oh, Ultimate Paragon is great and you know it.
Yeah, but it's not what I want. Alright, so Quartermaster is on the pants. Those are going to need to be Bad Medicine or Ice Baby. Jeez, okay. Let's figure this out. First off, Ice Baby is one that I really need. So let's start with that. Place that in slot 2. Alright. Then we equip the new boots. And instead of that, now I need to do Bad Medicine on the boots, replacing supplies. Don't you love clicking the wrong button?
That's why Shell Rogs was better. The Violent Rupture is doing double the damage the Shadow Comet is. Okay. What level are we at now? 58?
Yep.
Do I have anything at 58 in my stash?
Who knows? Okay. So that's some finessing there. Now can I change my gloves out? Now see, these would be the better gloves to pick. Ooh, hold on. I might be having to change this out a little bit.
Do what you gotta do, buddy.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Brain no worky all that good, sir. They're not the best gloves defense-wise, which is a little upsetting. Don't really care about bonus firepower either. I do like Arms and Anomaly though. Of course, that would be good too. Lock those so I don't lose them. And then to the bone is more important than license to heal. Alright, so again, I don't really care about the bonus firepower here, but I'd much rather have the anomaly power, but we're going to try this. Hooray for trying things! I think 2 bonus on here.
I have a problem.
What's your problem?
I'm out of titanium.
Alright. Bad medicine's good, but Icicle Storm was you have to have. Alright, so instead of bad medicine, if I switch that out for license to heal, I think we lose the overkill. The overheal damage, but then we are able to retain the infinite ammo, which I think is more important.
Mm-hmm.
And it also gives us a 10% weapons damage bonus on top of that, so I think I'm making the right decisions there.
Okay.
So we're going to try anyways. I do not have... Would really like to get a final penance for this guy that's better.
I'd like to have one that doesn't have target-rich environment on it.
I actually don't mind target-rich environment.
Really?
Prefer that to pain share.
Well, yeah. But I mean, could you imagine this guy with a final penance?
Mark that for now. Final penance would be good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie about that.
Like an actual good final penance?
That's what I've been using as my boss killing weapon because of Mage's Rage and Anomaly Enhancement. I would
Right.
take anything for a third just to have one with a third. Wish we could trade.
I've got 2 in my stash. One at 58, one at 56, one at 55.
Oh God. So 6,000 titanium is not that bad, but to upgrade my final penance from 57 to 58 is 6,661 titanium, and then 2,000 or 262,800 drop pod resources.
Yeah, that's a little bit pricey.
Well, that's because it's non-apocalyptic.
And seeing as you've only got 301,000 drop pods, you might want to think about upgrading something else.
Yeah, I'm not upgrading it right now, but I'm not getting rid of it either. I need that gun.
Oh, I know.
I mean, I at least have titanium on this guy. I could sell titanium, but I'd
Well, my
prefer
only
not
issue, I have found 2 of the exact same final tenants.
to. Really?
With, yeah. Both with target-rich environment.
One of my guys has target-rich environment for his third, and I actually use it because it works really well for him. I don't remember which character it is right now off the top of my head, though. It's not this one. I can see his stuff.
Right.
Although I gotta say, this Rampart Prophet, the light machine gun suppressing variant that I have,
Yeah.
its third one of having the dimensional rockets is pretty freaking helpful.
I believe it.
Alright, so I can get rid of Tanner's hat, Deathscape that I'm not going to use, Decadence that I'm not going to use, Rygor's Gaze that I'm not going to use. That's interesting, but let's be honest, I'm not going to use that either. Do I really care about this? Nope. Like holding on to stuff for different sets matters as you once you hit max level. Until then, trash everything. At least that's my opinion on it. Think you got time for one more, or?
I should have enough time for one more. I actually changed out my weapons, so it should go a little quicker.
That's a little worrisome.
It shouldn't be too worrisome, seeing as the final Arbiter actually went down as quick as it did.
Yeah. Like, seriously, that big door opening, I couldn't get it to open that way with redstone, but I could get it to open with redstone all cool and slow and
Yeah, but what would you do about this extra area?
Oh, I could have all this kind of stuff closed down that opens up only whenever certain events are done. This could, this could all be controlled by redstone really easily.
I don't know. I just don't see it. I guess I don't have the creative personality that you need for Minecraft.
That's the thing. There's no right or wrong way to play Minecraft. That's one of the fun things about it. What I think is funny is, after all these years of playing with you, we still have a bad tendency to aim for the same freaking enemy.
Yeah.
It's gotten a little better since Borderlands, but when we were both playing the sniper and aiming down range, and every time that we both aimed, it was like, come on!
Yeah, that was getting to a ridiculous point.
Go ahead and stagger your happy ass. I like that. None of that free motion quilting nonsense for you.
I will take that ascension point, thank you.
You've gotten another ascension point?
Whatever
Yeah.
madness you had in mind.
Lucky. Also rude. How wooed.
And it gave me boulderlings, like basic boulderlings.
Oh, well, basic ones are not great, but boulderlings themselves are not terrible.
No, they're not. At this point, I'm just doing this for the titanium. So I'll take the basic ones.
Between the titanium and the anomaly echo. I need to remember after we finish this stream, I have to plug in my USB charging cell tonight so I can be able to keep my phone charged up tomorrow while I'm at work.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
It was at 61% when I was done. Like, it would be fine to make it tomorrow. After a week of use, it had only gone down 40%, so it would be fine. I prefer to keep things in working order. If and you know what I mean. There are a couple of plot holes in the game. Like how all the modern man's weapons ended up here, where no one had stepped foot in over 1,000 years.
Yeah, I can't explain that. Burn, baby, burn.
Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn. should be disappointed in myself. I'm not, but I should be.
Why?
For the Disco Inferno reference to something that quit being interesting before I was born?
There's no need to be ashamed of yourself. It's...
Oh, I'm not saying I should be.
Why? There's no reason to be. You're just dating yourself.
They have not invented a cloning facility that is capable of that.
Yet.
Thank God.
I see you back there.
I'm coming, buddy! I ran out of bad guys at my door.
Damn, I ran out of bad guys at mine too.
They just don't make durable bad guys anymore.
I think it comes down to the damage output that I'm now doing.
Doesn't it just kind of make you feel a little ill, though, seeing how much damage that guy does in comparison to your higher level character?
A little bit, yeah.
I can't believe we got this guy twice in a row. That doesn't normally happen. This is usually one of the best rooms for variation.
Oh yeah, there's like 6 different sets of enemies that can come through here.
I was thinking it was going to be the Beastmaster since it was these guys again. So do you want to take the other path this time through instead of the Anomaly Church?
No.
You were saying that you don't get to take that path. I got teleported away.
Me too.
Twice. That's really frustrating.
Yeah, I'm done with that. Alright. Big annoying bastards down.
Still have a lot of elites on the board right
now. Yeah, but I have a funny feeling most of them are just the destroyers.
Yeah, there was too many gunners down here, both walking at me,
City's
trying
army must
to
have been
do something.
unstoppable.
Yeah.
Too many
They
people
failed.
How'd that
having
work out
enemies
for 'em?
worse than themselves.
They got frozen and exploded. The thing is, I could actually install randomizers that would randomize the loot in the rooms too. You got double scorched zealot's feet. You lucky man, you.
I mean, if I was looking for Scorched Zealots, that'd be nice, but,
I mean, you can wear whatever boots you want.
oh, I know.
You have the important part of your three-piece set.
Oh, I know. I was really just hoping for another pair of the boots of the Akari. You know, the less I have to pay to upgrade, the better.
Yeah. I am now halfway up Apocalypse Tier 23.
As am I.
Yeah, what I think it is that you just can't really hold on to anything until you get to like Tarya here. Is the real lesson to learn from all the times that we played.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing with looter shooters, though. You don't hold on to gear for very long.
And it's just frustrating whenever you finally get something that you like, and then instantly it's, you know, at the next minute it's no longer useful to you.
Well, again, looter-shooter logic.
Yeah, I know. We've played enough of them now. I just, that is at least where it starts to get me, you know? It's like, but I just got a gun I like. And then it's like, hey, you know, the gun was relevant because you just got it 30 seconds ago, and then, you know, you completed a mission and now you've ranked up again, and now the gun is useless.
Yep.
It's not quite that bad, but it's about that bad.
Oh, early level it is definitely that bad.
Oh, yeah. Below, like, level 20, you might as well just change out everything that you pick up. You know, not even reason to look back at the guns that you had. I'm in the wrong spot! Down.
Luckily, I can cover your damage that you're missing.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, I'm not putting out anywhere near the amount of damage that you are, but this guy's no slouch in the damage department. I'm hitting for about 900k a hit. I mean, whenever you're comparing that with somebody who's hitting for 6 mil, I would.
With the power the Father wielded, I've no doubt his people worshipped him as a god. The anomalies were twisted this place apart for centuries. Maybe this is so close to whatever the anomaly comes from. Will all of Enoch look like this?
We could be so fortunate that all of Enoch would be as calm as it is here.
Built a palace over his passage.
That would be nice,
Find the
wouldn't
throne
it?
room. I could probably find the entrance.
But then there would be no driving force in this story.
Well, no, I just mean, like, he says, you know, maybe one day all of Enoch will look like this, and because we're basically immortal, we're going to see it. I mean, the character-wise, anyways.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, we won't, because the game was canceled.
Right.
But lore-wise, feels like we're going through faster this time.
Mm-hmm.
That's saying something. Hello, Core Feather. You know, some bosses in repeating games like this, you actually feel like, you know, hello, old friend. I don't feel that way about Core Feather. Yeah, I know his name, but he's a dick. You know who was fun to fight as a boss? And it wasn't quite a game like this, but in Metal Gear, Praying Mantis was a fun boss.
Huh.
They gave him limited psychic ability.
Okay.
And part of his psychic ability was he would tell Solid Snake about other lives that he had lived and stuff, but it was reading off your memory card from other games that were from that developer. And I had actually played several other games, and it was like, you know, it was one of those things whenever I was a kid, it was like, whoa, that's really cool.
Yeah. That is a cool feature.
His name was Psycho Mantis or something like that. Something Mantis. It was a pretty fun actual boss fight also, but way better than the guy who was using the old 6-shooter to go up against Snake. And like somehow his bullets ricocheted off the walls and can hit you behind cover. Which never made sense in that game because like everything else about the game was relatively realistic.
Yeah.
Kojima, tends to make pretty on the nose kind of games. But that one was definitely different.
Why didn't the daughter's people ever return here after they called the anomaly?
Yeah.
Not even looking at shit.
Yeah, still gonna look. Not keeping anything apparently, but still gonna look.
Not even worth looking.
You must be pretty happy with your build currently then.
Oh, I am. I do need to
I
change
never heard
one
about this
thing.
city in the stories of the packs. Was
And
it
it's not
lost
going
to
to hurt us
history?
in the least.
Or were they terrified of it?
Okie dokie.
So, for room killing, I need my Damascus. For boss killing, I need my Shell Rogs.
So why don't you equip those as your two weapons?
That's exactly what I did.
What were you using?
Some random apocalyptic purple and Shell Rogs.
And some of the apocalyptic purples are pretty nice.
Oh yeah, the one I had is actually not bad. It's just Shell Rogs is better for bosses.
Yeah, right back at you.
And here's why. Hitting them from above and below.
Your big brother downstairs couldn't stand up to us. You don't have a chance, buddy. Your big brother downstairs will still be, annoying, but unfortunately that's not in the cards for you. Old reliable.
I got a bone grinder. Ew. It's a pump action shotgun.
Very nice.
This has got to be the palace. Now to find the throne room.
And I don't think that the damage is stacking with shell rods as it should be.
Well, unfortunately, if it isn't, they're never going to fix it.
Yeah, and that's a problem.
They did fix Mage's Rage and everything before they quit working on it. Because apparently that was stacking improperly before. Well, improperly from their point of view. It was actually adding a lot more than it was supposed to. That was something that they fixed like a week after we started playing. So we never got to experience the high power Mage's Rage.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, it was so wrong how quick his health melted away.
Looks like we got one more.
Yeah, there should be one more wave. Here it comes.
Ow.
Well, alright.
Rude.
Anyone who didn't follow the daughter out of the city died here. But what killed them and left the city standing? Another Ice Age. Tossed to get hung up in the forest.
Well, I just got a Damascus offering.
Oh, I got a new Maxwell Damon legs and
Yeah, that's nice.
higher armor.
My
Like
Damascus
a lot
offering was
higher.
regular.
But came with Super Collider. Oh, I'm sorry, Shatter. As the third.
Shatter's not bad, in particular for the Trickster.
Yeah, but I'm not using any cold bullets. Unless I'm running with you.
Well, I mean...
But hey. Upgrade's an upgrade, right?
Depending on how you're looking at it, yeah. I just think that it's sad of how picky we have to be with certain things.
Mm-hmm. Well, the problem is none of my Maxwell Damon stuff has a proper third mod to help my character at the moment. So, I mean, I can kind of trade those out as needed.
Willy-nilly, yeah.
Until I find something that actually has a proper third mod.
And you just hit everything on the board while we were still running up the stairs.
Yeah.
Oh! Is there fall damage in this game?
No.
Okay.
Why?
I was just thrown as high as that bird that gets stuck up in the sky. And I'm outside. I'm by the boat.
What?
In the air. Running in an area that doesn't actually exist out here because we're not loaded into this area.
Oh, so I'm in here all by myself.
I don't know what happened. I got thrown up into the air.
Oh boy.
I don't have no way to get back to you. I mean, it looks like I can still drop my powers at least here in this corner and hit somebody.
Try to refill ammo.
I have been.
Okay.
Well, all of them are dead in this area that I can reach.
I'm working on it. They're all dead.
Yeah, oh, so that guy's spawning right away. Oh, this is all kinds of messed up.
I can't get down to you.
Yeah, you have to wait a second.
But I can hit him from here.
Dude, I wish that I had a clip of that, because I got thrown way up in the air and I flew all the way to the back corner over there.
I hate to break to you, buddy. We do have a clip of it. It's saved on Twitch.
Well, no, I mean, like, I need to go back in and clip that particular section. Like, make the short of it. Because I have no idea what happened. I just was suddenly thrown way up in the air. I've never seen the game glitch out quite like that. Like, look, the board I didn't even have to touch.
Need to keep it together.
Okay, can you go down? Because I can't interact with this chest.
It says battle in progress.
Everything's dead. I can drop out and rejoin. Maybe that'll fix it.
Maybe.
Because I'm the one in the wrong area.
Alright, go ahead and try it.
Well, let's see what happens if I get close. Because I can see the blue marker like, hey, you're supposed to be here.
Yeah, it still says battle in progress on my screen.
Right. Let me return to the lobby and I'll rejoin. So silly. I've never seen it do that before. That was...
I have a funny feeling I'm gonna have to drop out.
I mean, if we do, we do.
Because it's not letting me continue.
There wasn't, there shouldn't have been a guy left over, right?
No. At least I'm not seeing one.
Alright. I was thinking that where it glitched, I might just be able to open the chest and then we could go and, I could hit the Outriders mark and we'd be good, right?
Yeah.
But, guess not. I've never been thrown into the next area before.
Right, that's a new one.
Battle in progress.
But everything's dead in both sides.
Yeah.
And I think that's the problem.
Yeah. Go.
We broke it.
Hey, fix your game. I am so glad we were streaming because nobody would have believed that happened.
Alright, let me return to lobby with the squad.
Yeah. Nobody would ever have believed that happened.
Oh god, that's not something that normally happens ever.
That's the first time that has ever happened.
I'm assuming a Corsair just tossed you so hard.
I have no idea. But in the nearly 600 hours that we have, or at least that I have in this game, that's the first time I have ever seen that happen.
Yeah. I am gonna be pissed if we can't get that chest now.
This has got to be.
I mean,
now to find
you want to just skip it, or?
I mean, we can. It's up to you.
I mean, I don't care. We've got like 20 minutes or so. Well, let's just
Yeah, let's
we
just move
cleared it,
on.
and it's
We
just
got the
helmets.
XP for it.
That's so goofy. I'm gonna find that on the stream and clip that.
Oh, I have no doubt.
Looks like Father's throne room.
I mean, clearly the game developers never expected you to be thrown into the next area.
Well,
I didn't think that area actually existed until we got there. So, like, what's the point of the load screens? Because it makes us go through a load screen to get to that next part.
I don't know. The game mechanics in this are all sorts of funky.
Like, I mean, usually assets aren't actually there, you know.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying is, like, if there's a load screen, it's a short load screen, but if there's an immediate following load screen, then why is that necessary? If everything, like, if the area is already there,
It's not.
does all it does is the load screen puts in the log that we have to push over? Because that wasn't there.
I'm assuming it's supposed to load us down in the area, load the log in, and probably load the sarcophagus.
Ascension point.
Nice. But that does beg the question of what that load screen is for.
Yeah, like some of these, like I just assumed that the door wasn't there and the load screen was a way for them to move the door out of the way, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, it doesn't even show us really climbing down the rope or anything. It shows us grab the rope and then, like, swing out, and then we're down there. So it's like, what is that load screen doing?
Right.
Who the hell else has been here?
I gotta stop at the table and upgrade my legs.
These carvings are 1,000 years old. Fuck did Father write in a language from galaxies away that hadn't even been invented yet?
Because that's how talented Father was.
Lava shots. That's a level 1.
That's really funny.
Those on.
By the way, with that Batman landing that I just did when I was thrown way up in the air, there is no way that my kneecaps would have survived. Those would have been blown out.
Yeah, probably.
Even with the Outriders' crazy high ability to heal.
Probably.
Here we go.
I mean, I don't think that he's like a Wolverine, you know?
No one else has been past here.
No. He's better.
I mean, in some senses, but I think Wolverine's healing factor is better than others.
I don't know, man. He took a bullet to the head. Didn't lose his memory.
Yeah, but there was that Wolverine game that came out where Wolverine was being literally torn apart in like a world war by bullets and then just like reconstituting.
I don't know. The ultimate healing factor is Deadpool.
But isn't his like partly derived from Wolverine?
No.
And I'd say that Wolverine's better because it doesn't require him to have Deadpool's weird cancer.
Well, that's just it. The cancer wasn't part of the power.
I'll admit I don't know too awful much about Deadpool, but I thought that that was related.
So Deadpool's healing factor actually heals him of the cancer faster than the cancer can form. And then it also provides a regenerative ability where if there is even a single cell left of Deadpool, he can reconstitute his entire body. Mind intact.
Yeah. I just think that was Stan Lee not being consistent with his ideas. If Deadpool can have genetic memory, then it doesn't make any sense that Wolverine wouldn't.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm an underdog guy. You know, that's the reason why I've always liked Batman and Wolverine as opposed to the superpower crazy guys. Part of what makes Batman such an interesting character is the fact that he is just a smart human, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that he's one of the most dangerous people in the DC universe.
Father must have sealed the passage with this obelisk somehow.
Garbage, garbage, garbage. All freaking garbage. Hey, who got some garbage? This guy. I do think that they did that. In this game, they really needed to do something to draw more attention to certain parts that they wanted you to notice that, like, I just started to notice about 6 months ago.
Oh?
Like, right up these stairs, you know how Father's writing started in the room back there?
Yeah.
There's writing right here that I didn't notice until, like, 6 months ago. Because right as you come through this waterfall, you're not turned towards it. You're running down this. You don't even see it.
Right. You just have to kind of take your time going through here.
First time I noticed it, though, it was like, holy crap.
Oh, yeah.
My God.
It's full of stars.
This must be the source of all your father's madness. Maybe of everything that's driven this whole world.
Every fucking time.
Yep. And I am also still so glad that these things don't come alive.
I don't know, man. I think we could take them.
Yeah, you also want to fight the big solar blast thing that can kill thousands in an instant.
Fuck yeah. Ultimate test of strength.
Yeah, you'd be on your own for that one.
Chicken.
Look, if we were both actually on this world and you said you wanted to fight that thing, I'd be like, you're out your fucking mind.
Chicken.
Can't we just go out back and shoot each other for a while and make you happy?
I tried. You ran away.
To be fair, alters could have a lot more fun with something like paintball. Paintball with live ammunition.
Yeah.
All we did was drop the T. It's paintball now.
Oh, hell.
Somebody goes on the battlefield with a tank. We're just like, oh, fuck you.
Rude. You can't use armor in paintball.
Although I have to say, it would make for some epic comeback lines like Chucky from Child's Play. Go ahead and kill me with your tank. I'll be back. I always come back. But dying is such a bitch. Man, I can't imagine how bad it would hurt to take a tank round like directly to your chest. Like, even if you could heal and recover from that, that's gotta smart.
So, I'm gonna put it this way. I was watching, Transformers earlier today with my wife. I watched a black kid get tossed through a cupboard, and it was probably more like a wardrobe, because of a freaking beanbag round. I don't want to know what a tank shell would do. And I don't care what your skin color is. It's gonna make you fly no matter what color you are.
Yeah.
You could be blue with pink polka dots for all I care. You're still gonna fly.
I do think that one of the more fun movie ideas I've ever come up with, though, has got to be what if we were being invaded by, like, the Warframes? Because could you imagine, like, the entire video is just this one Warframe, like, Volt, and it is harder than hell to put down. It's taking down our military. It's zipping around, blowing up tanks and everything. And then whenever they finally do take it down towards like the last 30 seconds of the movie, two others drop from the sky and pick it back up. And you know,
Excalibur and Mag.
Yeah, now you're staring down those. You're like, oh shit! What a great invasion film that would be.
I mean, yeah, that'd be a fantastic invasion film. But I don't know, man. That'd be so difficult to actually produce.
I'm not saying that it's likely to happen. I'm just saying that I would watch it. You know, it takes everything that they got to put down like one of the weakest warframes just to turn around, and then you have two more that are way stronger than you show up. Or like I'm even fine like whatever ones show up, Frost and Inaros or something, or Dante and Inaros, you know?
Oh God.
Could you imagine Dante just rolls up on the battlefield while Inaros is picking up Volt or even Loki? And then, like, he just comes out, casts one spell, and every tank in, like, the radius just explodes. Boom!
A 3-mile radius. Yeah.
That's whenever you need the Morgan Freeman voiceover to come on, and that's when they knew that they had fucked up.
Ascension point.
What's your ascension level?
Now 36.
Okay. So that's the red number in the front.
Yeah.
So my ascension level is 38.
Yeah.
You're definitely earning them faster than I am. That's why I was curious.
Oh yeah, I'm a lower ascension level than you are.
None of that. Don't have time for your logic.
Oh man. Oh, wait, hey, whoa. Now that's a useful Maxwell's Daemon armor. I'll fucking take it. The third has tactical, or the third is self-medication.
Oh, there you go.
Now that's a Maxwell Daemon armor that's worth upgrading and keeping.
Self-medication is helpful.
Can't change into it now.
Yeah.
But
after this
definitely
run,
as soon as the run is done.
We've only got 2 rooms left.
Only. And we're going to be tier 24 going into the final room.
Yay!
Oh, shit.
So he's going to be +4 to us.
Try again.
They're not moving.
+5.
+5.
Peaceful. Was the father building
Hooray! Alright, not crazy about the enemy having some kind of mortar shot.
Corsair coming your way.
Yeah, I got him. I kind of take it, you know, like Hugh Jackman in the movie when Wolverine was introduced, and the guy's like, well, I thought it was a no hold barred fight. He goes, well, it is, but don't punch the guy below the waist. And the other guy's complaining. He goes, why not? And he goes, because he'll take it personally. It's like, yeah, you can use your mortar shell shot stuff, but like, I'm going to take it kind of personally. I don't like that.
Right?
Alright, Tribe Builder Vorka.
Orca's down.
Damn Inviso beasts.
Oh, hey.
What?
I think we're only going to be 23 going in that final room.
Cool.
Unless we back out and go back in.
Well, we can't do that as many times because of the one that it cost us.
Yeah.
We're still not moving. If we were guarding something, they'd be waking up by now.
We can still do it 3 times, though.
Threat that we're meant for.
You
Not
can
that
kill
I'm
them 3
complaining.
times.
I think I'll keep
Yeah,
quiet.
you feel you have time for it. I don't want to make you tired for work tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not working tomorrow.
Oh.
I just gotta take my kids to school.
This place. It must have been drawing them all here.
And then I gotta take my wife out
join Father's army.
to a doctor's
How many of
appointment.
Enoch's creatures are being lured by this place? Called by Father. Shit. What if this is where all the big guys were on the move to?
That's right. To the altar boy. I didn't say you could move. I sure as shit didn't say you could do that.
I don't think he was asking.
I sure as shit didn't say you could do it twice.
Meet the Reaper. Ew.
Well, that would be nice if it wasn't an automatic shotgun.
Alright. I didn't keep nothing. How about you?
I didn't even look at it. I'll look at it all later.
Oh, you kept it all?
I haven't even opened my menu.
Fair enough. Yeah, I also need to make sure to check my my chat rules to make sure that it still says that not to ask to join the games, because I don't like that. I really don't. Like there's apps to pair people up and stuff for gaming and stuff now. You know, it's like don't go on to Twitch and ask a streamer to join their thing like that unless they're okay with it. That's not cool.
Father's army.
Right.
Especially whenever you had to click through something that says not to do that for to be able to post a message.
Yeah.
Ow! Hey, bada, swing, bada! That's how he's treating me right now.
That's right. I knew I could get you on your knees.
Doing the thing again.
I know.
Honestly, the fact that we're 5 levels behind it and we can still fight it this well is impressive. I mean, it has been a hot minute since it beat us.
Ow. Don't you do it a third time. You're doing it a third time, Dave.
Yeah, I see!
What the hell?
He's very not happy with us right now. What a time to hit 34.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you put Omen on a bolt-action rifle?
Asking the real questions here. I have no idea.
I mean, why?
I had Omen on a shotgun earlier, so I'm not gonna. I think what we say is go home, game, you're drunk.
Yeah. I'd say. I grabbed everything. Hey.
Yeah, this will be the last one, right?
It should be, yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to see that from my perspective of getting thrown way up in the air like that.
Yeah, I'll have to rewind this and look at it.
Because it was like, what the hell? That looks like a Stargate behind him there, like he was planning something.
Alright, now remember, we are 5 levels behind him.
And?
It's gonna hurt.
It hurt you last time.
I know.
Did he touch your no-no square?
This place.
Touch me in no square.
It must have been drawing them all here. Answering some call
Hey,
to join
hey,
Father's
don't
army.
touch me there. This is my no square.
Oh, God. I'm sorry I brought it up.
You should be.
Anything's better than that gay Batman you sent me at one time.
Nothing is better than sexy Batman.
Yeah, you can call him sexy Batman all you want. That was gay Batman.
Get down on your knees. Be the altar boy.
Yeah. It switched me to my other gun and I just noticed. Oh well, guess I'm using this gun this fight. It should be fine. They do moderately the same damage. That's not good though.
Nope, it's not.
Ow! I'd very much appreciate it if you wouldn't do that. Sir, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Knock, knock, knock. We would like to talk to you about our Lord and Savior.
Avon calling. Oh. It's that guy from Vault Tech. That's
Oh God.
from Fallout 4. I love how rude your character can be to him. Oh.
Oh, that's
I'm getting
not
up,
good.
I'm getting up, I'm getting up. Stay good, stay good.
We're good. He's dead.
I got hit by 2 of those axes in a row.
Oh man.
Well, that's fun.
Okay, that actually kind of makes sense. For Rarg's gaze, you know, sanctuary.
Yeah, I mean, you know. Oh, that's funny.
Alright. Let's see what
And
kind of...
I mean no hatred towards anybody with the jokes, but one of the best like YouTube things I've ever seen has to be the Mormon Jesus recompiled to "Can't Touch This."
Oh no.
It's so good. Mormon Jesus.
Oh, hey, I only tripled your damage there.
Hooray.
And you killed 4 tributes. I'm so proud.
Wait, what? I didn't even look at that. Did I really?
Yeah, you killed 4 tributes.
Nice!
I got
Stop.
the Arbiter, but you killed 4 tributes.
Well, there we go. Alright. Well, buddy, that was fun. I hope you have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day tomorrow.
Oh, I'm gonna try. I hope you don't work too hard.
I'll do my best not to. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out and checking out the stream. We'll catch you guys next time. Alright.
Until next time, y'all.
Bye.
Later.